Yes, sir. What's good? What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, man, we done already started. Terry, what's good? Go blue, go blue. You already know. He said hopefully the coach we get can keep the program together and we don't lose out any more pieces for next year. Facts, man, big facts. What's going on, my people? What up, though? What up, though? Man, Dirty Creek Sports Network, man, here you go, man. Here you go. Man, listen. We ain't finna start that. It's too early for that, good sir. It's too early for that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be messing with your shenanigans right now. You know what I'm saying? But I do respect you being in here, man. Yeah. We know you boys won this year, man. Finally. I know y'all know how to act when you finally get you one. I get it. You're new to it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't used to winning. You know what I'm saying? Terry says, we accept all redhead stepchildren. Big facts, Terry. Hey. We ain't gonna just allow him to be in here talking greasy in the chat, you know what I'm saying? He already know what it is. He got the right to represent his team, though. He got the right to represent his team. Man, we got a lot to go over, man. We got some great stuff going on, so you know what I'm saying? First off, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's in here. If you have not, please go ahead and smash the like button one time for the one time, share it, and let everybody know that we are live and we are getting it cracking, you know what I'm saying? We are getting it cracking. This is beautiful. This is my first official episode of Old Head Sports Talk, man. So we gonna get it cracking. We gonna have some fun. Shout out to Maize Mad Man, Johnny. Shout out to Maniac, Liche, all of them. You know what I'm saying? All the boys that supported me, pumped me up, told me, "Hey, man, you can do this." So we are here first and foremost, getting it cracking like we always do. You know what I'm saying? Smith said, "What's good? Morning. What's going on, my brother?" Hey, my choice is the ASU coach, and we gonna get into that, Dave. Trust me, I'm 100% with you. What up, Alan, man? What's good with you, my brother? I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I have my certain pick, but I understand we got to go over the whole tenure of what's going on because as I'm gonna get into, once we get into that segment, I feel like Michigan needs to do the smart thing and take their time. We ain't in no rush. It may seem like we're in a rush, but we need to take our time because this hire will make or break the program. You know what I'm saying? So we just can't go in here and go grab willy-nilly anybody because that may make a lot of our players exit the building. You know what I'm saying? Or that might hurt the fact of everybody that we got coming into the building. You know what I'm saying? So it's got to be sweet science when you go into hiring these guys, man. But we gonna go over that, man. You already know. And so what's going on with everybody, though? How y'all feeling this morning? I know it's a cold day depending on where you at. It's cold here where I'm at in Georgia, boy. It is like 19 degrees, and I know y'all like, what, 19 degrees? I know that don't seem a lot when you up in Michigan because Michigan's probably like 10 degrees or 3 or 4. But down here, hey, that's freezing. I'm just going to let you know. Ain't nobody used to that type of weather, man, so it's kind of cold down here, man. But let's get it cracking, man. Let's go ahead and get to these segments. Let's get to it. I ain't going to hold you. You know what I'm saying? We can have a great time and keep talking and let's just find out what's going on. You know what I mean? So first things first, man. The first things first. He said, no, it's 30 in Michigan right now. That's a dub. That's a definite dub. Because it definitely, man, ain't no way down here in Georgia got Michigan beat. Man, that is crazy work, man. So let's get into our first segment, man. You already know what we're going to talk about because that's what we talk about. This is a Michigan-driven channel, so we make sure we talk about Michigan things. You know what I mean? That's the most important thing. So we're going to get directly into the Michigan news. You know what I'm saying? And first and foremost, we got to address a few things. One, let's address the big elephant in the room. Yes, Michigan has launched an internal investigation into the athletic department, which is much needed. I don't know if you realize, but when we think about our culture has somewhat changed. Obviously, we still hold our students to a standard, but it seems like our coaching staff and some of the decisions aren't being held to that same standard. And it's a lot of things just going on that's transpiring, not just from the football program, but just the athletic department in general. You know what I'm saying? We had Juwan Howard putting paws on people. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had a lot of things going on to where Michigan was like, all right, let's take a look and see what's really going on, and let's address this to fix the issues that we may possibly have. Because at the end of the day, Michigan is a big name. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't be just sitting here fighting people and having these things, these allegations, all this stuff going on in the background. We got to stay locked in and dialed in like we always been. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Number two, we got to talk about it because there's 5 candidates that I keep hearing. And I do mean keep hearing their names over and over. And I'm sure you hear their names over and over too, man. So let's talk about these 5 candidates. Let me get your info. Let me see how you feel about them. Because We don't know who we got. We don't know who it's going to be, but we're going to find out. So first and foremost, y'all already know this name on the list because everybody keep chopping him up and bringing him up. So let's talk about this man here, Kalen DeBoer, man. Now listen, Kalen DeBoer came out already. Simply said this: I'm not looking for another job. I don't want another job. I'm good to go. You know what I'm saying? That was his thing. He's locked in for the college football playoffs. So, yeah, it's kind of diabolical that you're going to ask this man about another job when right now, currently, his job is trying to win a national championship. So I can understand his sentiment, like, with saying, like, you know, just leave me be, dog. I'm cool right now. I'm trying to lock in. But I can say this. And y'all tell me if y'all wrong. What do he say? Hold on. 39 degrees in the D right now? Ooh, good God almighty. That's better. But I know how it is up there, though. 39 with the wind chill factor is a little different. 39 with wind chill factor could easily be 22. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dirty Creek. Hey, man, I'm telling you now, Dirty Creek, we going to fight, man. I'll tell you that right now. You keep with this Ohio State job, we going to fight, man. I've been great, though. How you been, brother? You said DeBoer respectfully, nope. Hey, I agree. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I'm going to be honest with you. If DeBoer loses to Oklahoma come Friday, I'm pretty sure the tune is going to change. There's going to be a lot of slow singing and flower bringing for that job because he's going to be in trouble. Like, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much. He said, man, I'm blessed, bro, for sure. And so the reason why I'm saying that, too, is because when you think about that job, that title, it's not necessarily the school, is when you took the job. You took the job at a bad time when arguably the greatest college football coach of all time was the head coach there, and then you followed up right behind him. That's a hard thing to do because Nick Saban is tried and true. Like, you know what I'm saying? You somewhat had some success at Washington and these other schools, but not to the level of him. So it's kind of hard to follow that. Like, you know what I mean? You said, I want Dilly. I hear you, Cam. I hear you. He said, 39 here. This week has been in single digits. Sheesh. I know the feeling on that. Oh, what's up, Brian Campbell? Welcome to the family, man. Welcome to the family. I appreciate the follow. But look, I'm going to tell y'all that right now. So when we see this, right, when we see this and we think about this, we're like, okay, cool. This man here is following up, like I said, Nick Saban. It's not going to be a good look. And then in the same token, you are losing games, and it's somewhat because of coaching. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's some things that you can see with Alabama. It's like, okay, that's a coaching issue compared to a player issue. Because my whole thing is if you can't win with Alabama, then Alabama, no knock to our resources, because we got money and we got resources. But Alabama, the name speaks for itself when it comes to football down south. All you got to do is say, do you want to come to Alabama? Now, I know a lot of these recruits down here immediately would sign up for the most part if they knew they were going to be there because they knew they could make it to the league. So if you can't win with that type of roster, and again, to get in Alabama ain't hard. Like I said, your SAT score ain't got to be too high. Your heartbeat over 1,200, you're pretty much good. In Michigan, 1,540. We already know what time it is, man. He said, but Bama is Bama. He lost more in 2 years than they previously did in 5. And that is big facts. That is no lie told there, Dave. And then Cam said, I'm working outside in this BS, so the day actually feels pretty good. Don't got to turn on my heat. Oh, my God. So I'm telling you, man, that was a big fact what you said, though, Dave. He definitely did lose more than they have in a while, and that's crazy. And so that's what I'm saying. So if you can't get it done with them, I don't see that. I don't understand how you may possibly be able to get it done with us, because our roster is not going to be like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have some things that you need to clean up, fix, and coach up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, necessarily the wide receiving core room that you got down there is amazing compared to what we have here. Not saying that ours is bad. It's just saying it's not on that level. Like, you know what I'm saying? We definitely found our number one, but now we got to find 2, 3, and 4. Like, you know what I mean? So I think that's where we necessarily got an issue with. And so I just feel like, to me personally, he's not the guy for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know a lot of people want him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand it because he has a method that's tried and true, and he's done more with less. But in the same token, you did more with less, but then now that you got more, you can't do more. So that's kind of crazy. Like, it just don't make sense. So that's why I would like kind of pass on him, and let's get to the next person, because that's what I want. You said that's why I think Dilly is the better, more innovative fit. Yeah, for sure. He does big things in big games. Yeah, oh yeah, 100%. I agree with that completely, man. I cannot deny that, Cam. But then we turn here, and we got who? We got Jed Fish, man. Listen. He said heartbeat over 1,200. You good? Listen. Jed Fish is gonna get this from me. Absolutely not, man. Listen, we bet not do it. He said, what about Dave Shaw from Stanford? Nah. I don't want him either. I'm telling you who I want. But look, the reason why Jed Fisher's name is even circulating. What's good, Sho? What's good with you, brother? The only reason why Jed Fisher's name is circulating is because he was already a part of the building. He coached underneath Harbaugh. He was a part of that staff. So that's why his name is actually on the radar, to be honest, is because he understands the culture and he's already been here. Then we got Jake Butts, our esteemed tight end, you know what I'm saying, and now commentator, you know what I'm saying, of the Big Ten Network. He also was a big advocate to have him back in the building. So that means the man is probably good with coaching, but as far as his methods ain't tried and true, his records, everything he's done, he has a very mediocre career as a coach. So it's just kind of normal. It's nothing that's going to blow your socks off and be like, we need this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like that's not the hire for us, because it's really just, it may be a step up, but it's not a leap. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think we need a leap right now. Cam says, Fish mediocre hire, in my opinion, 100%. I feel the same way, Cam. And I heard he's out now because of the background checks. Well, good. Get him out of here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, again, he'll give you wins. He'll give you a winning season. He'll give you 8-4. He'll give you 9-3. He may possibly give you 10-2, but he'll never give you a national title. And that's what we here for. Like, that's what we want to see our team hoist up again, is a national title. So that guy is definitely off of my list. Now, next is the man, the myth, and the legend. Your boy, you know what I'm saying? We all know we want Kenny Dillingham, man. Period, point blank. Round of applause for Kelly. You know what I'm saying? I like Kenny, man. Kenny's a good dude, man. 100%. He said, Fishy respectfully, nope. Hey, 100%. I feel you on that one, Dave. But look, Kenny Dillingham, man, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. That's who we want, period. Just can't beat. That's who I want. I know a lot of people saying it. And just want to let y'all know some inside stuff, because, you know, I'm sprinkling information. I'm grabbing and taking it. Michigan already reached out to his agent. So the dialect is started, not necessarily with the head coach, but with the agent. If you know, you know. You got to talk to the agent first. Make sure the offer makes sense. And then the head coach will come immediately after. But the head coach right now is focused on his bowl game, you know what I'm saying, which I respect. So if anything, the news will probably come out after that, which is, I'm cool with that. But in the same token, there's a lot of writing on the wall. All the kids followed him, you know what I'm saying? All the Michigan, you know what I'm saying, Bryce and all them, like, oh, man, even Andrew March. Oh, yeah, man, let's go follow dog. Okay, so there's something behind that. Where there's smoke, there's fire, period, point blank. He said Ann Arbor will be live in Dilly shirts. I'm with you, Cam. He said, throwing this out there, bring Woodson as a DB coach. Hey, Dave, I want Woodson in the building so bad. I definitely want him in the building. I feel like we need that. But so with him, right, if you listen to all his interviews and just pay close attention, because we got a lot of things that can go our way, but then also some things that's going against us. He never actually said, I don't want to coach at Michigan. You know what I'm saying? Kalen DeBoer actually said, like, don't get me out of there, right? So by you not actually saying that, it's still a possibility, like, you know what I'm saying? But you just don't want to go out here and bounce from your program, i.e. Lane Kiffin. You just don't want to do that and then burn a bridge and dip. Like, you know what I'm saying? The man is a graduate from Arizona State. He went there. He lived there. So I get why he believes that tried and true. But in the same token, money talks, and you know the rest. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if we can give him an opportunity and the resources, I feel like he can do great things. He's a great offensive mind. We won't go too far away from our regularly scheduled programming as far as running the ball, because when he had Scatterboo, you seen what Scatterboo was doing, putting up numbers. You see what I'm saying? So with our running back room, I feel like that helps his offense. Now, granted, we might have to go find another receiver to help Marsh, to pair with Marsh, or a few to pair. But for him to have a complete offense to do what he wants to do, I think that'll be perfect, man. And that's what makes him my go-to guy. That's why I want him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know I seen him doing the crying and like, I love it here. But listen, if I ain't leaving, why I'm crying? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. If I ain't leaving, why am I crying? Because I must be, hey, babe, listen, pack your things. It's going to be a little cold. Make sure you bring a sweater or two. But we going where the money at. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's in Michigan, man. And Terry said, and Tom Brady is the QB coach. Listen, I don't know if Tom Brady could be a great QB coach. Tom Brady reminds me of man, you don't know what you're doing. Let me show you what to do. Like, he reminds me of one of them guys who just thinks he's always better than you. So I don't know. Coaching is a unique skill. It's just like, just because you play great don't necessarily mean you can be a great coach. That's a fact. He said, yeah, Dilly seems like he's coming to A2. Yeah, I just hope he comes to Ann Arbor, man. If he comes to Ann Arbor, we're going to be good. J.O., man, Johnny, I just shouted you out too. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? So that'll be a great look. Like, you know what I'm saying? We definitely need him. That's my pick. That's if I had to choose, if I was the AD, I would pick him. You know what I'm saying? And if not him, then this next guy would be a close second. But we got to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to see what this be. Boom. Our next guy, Jesse Minter, man. Now, if you know, you know. I'm finna say something that pretty much, if you know, you know, man. This guy is only gonna come here if we get rid of Ward. It's just what it is. If Ward is still here, he will not be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to get rid of Ward, and once we get rid of Ward, then Jesse Minter will come into the building. But in the same token, he's probably the only coach that'll come to the school without an AD or president and still want to be here. Because we already know that it ain't no secret that him and Ward got like a beef going on, like, you know what I'm saying, like a 50 Cent Ja Rule type of beef, man. So we got to make sure we get, if we want Minter to get in there, we would have to get rid of him, which would keep our scheme. But I don't know, offensively, he would have to get some guys in there to kind of help us out. He said, take second and a half to open a checkbook. Hey, big facts, Dave. Kinetic said, what up, guys? Oh, what's up, Kinetic, man? What's up with you, brother? How you doing? So that's what I'm seeing right there, right? I feel like Minter is a good hire. He's already off the show clause, so that means he's definitely available. But ain't no telling, man. We would have to figure that out. He said, Jesse said he wanted to go back to the NFL before the 23 season. Okay, he's only at the top of the NFL head coaching search list. And I love Jesse, but he's probably not coming. You might be absolutely correct. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you coaching in the NFL, it's a little different than college, and you ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, the kids' parents and anything like that. You kind of know what you got, and you just build from there. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I still want Dilly. Hey, Nick, that's what I'm talking about, Dilly. We just went over that. Definitely want Dilly, man. So Jesse Minter is one of the ones, man. Now, another one, I ain't even finna put his picture up. I'm just gonna talk about dog, like, cause I ain't even want to waste my time putting this picture up. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. We got Eli Drinkwitz, man. No, and no. Mediocre at best. He only had he has winning seasons in Missouri, but my man up and down like a roller coaster, man. I'm cool with that one. I do not want that, man. Period, point blank. He's had, like I said, his last 3 seasons was winning seasons. But them ones before, bro probably was on the hot seat for sure, even though it is Missouri, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want that. You said I heard that they was trying to get one of the coaches from the New York Giants. No, thank you. no, thank you. I'm cool with anybody from that organization. No. At that culture that they got, you got losers stench all over you that's coming with you. I'm cool on that. You stay right over there. The ball, hey, all y'all stay over there, bro. Go do something else. I don't want y'all over here. Now, the next person, which is being brought up, I can see, but I don't see. Talking about our beloved Biff, man. Biff Poggi, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Biff Poggi, he's great for the kids. Kids know him. But in the same token, I don't think this will be necessarily the right hire to get us where we're trying to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? It'll keep this roster together, but it won't get us where we're trying to go. Like, you know what I mean? And so I think with that, that's not going to be a long-term thing. You know what I'm saying? And Buddy's kind of, you know what I'm saying, older. He was really, to me personally, I feel like he was really there to probably be somewhat of an assistant and to mentor Sharon as he went through this. That's what I kind of got the feel for, where, like, you got a new guy in a position, so you always put an old guy with him. The new guy's in charge, but the old guy is like, hey, bro, I don't think you want to make the moves. Like, you know what I'm saying? So just giving him somebody that's going to help him out through and through and get him through the position to do what he needs to do. You said Drink is the only one. And the candidate has a W with Ohio State, though, but I agree. Yeah, for sure, he does. I give him that. Well, all we know Missouri wins over Ohio State was a Mickey Mouse. Not a Mickey Mouse. Don't say it's a Mickey Mouse, nigga. It was Ohio State's third team. Hey, either way, he got a dub, bro. It ain't on me for you to bring your roster out. You got to bring who you going to bring to the table. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mama say, you bring the food to the table, you better be good. Like, don't just bring some willy-nilly anything up here. You might get slide to the trash can. You know what I'm saying? And Kinetic said, I think the new coach needs to retain Biff. He needs to retain a lot of people on that staff. Definitely, we need to keep our running back coach. Period, point blank. If you don't keep him, we need Tony Alford for sure. And that's a few guys, like you said. I do agree. Now, Kinetic. I don't know about the Wink part. I've been hard on Wink, man. I don't know about the Wink part. But watch, I promise you, now that everybody's job's in jeopardy, watch Wink put on a master class against Texas. But I don't know, man. But we'll see. But also, I just don't see him. He's a great interim. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can be the guy before the guy, but I think that's just as far as it goes. But Biff is stuck with putting all the pieces back together. Like I said, like, you got to really think. Biff had that statement that came out that saw all the kids feel like they were betrayed. Well, I keep calling these jokers kids because I'm old and all of them can build. These grown men at the end of the day. But they did still, they felt like they were betrayed. And so now Biff is left trying to heal relationships, mend people. So really, the roster, if it stays together, will solely be because of Biff and that coaching staff keeping people there, man. So that's a big deal because I know a lot of people want to leave, like, you know what I'm saying, or they are thinking about leaving. And so we got to make sure that they know that even though that coach did what he did, which is unfortunate and it's a sad thing, Michigan still is Michigan, man. We still hold ourselves to high regard. We still got a standard. It's just unfortunately sometimes everybody can't meet the standard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. Kinetic said, Drink broke out Mizzou M Block throwback helmets. Yeah, he did do that. He said, interesting to see the play calling for the bowl game without Sharon. It's gonna be similar to what game did we play without Sharon? That Nebraska game. Was it the Nebraska game? Yeah, it's gonna be similar to that. Bryce is gonna do a lot of moving, but the one thing we have to realize too is that Texas team is gonna have a lot of speed on defense. So the key, what I want to see from Bryce is just not having happy feet, man. And if that offensive line can stand up against those guys, then we'll be all right in that bowl game. He said also want us to Kovacs back home, the DB coach. Yeah, I can see that one. He said, did you hear about Oklahoma State? I did not. Yeah, OSU fans deleted the bowl loss real quick. Short-term memory. They had to. Tim Lindsey masterclass coming up. Nick, if you believe Chip Lindsey going to come up with a masterclass, I hope you are absolutely correct. The reason why I say that is because he's been up and down too. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's had high points and he's had low points. So I would love to see him actually do what he needs to do and show us what offense he really tries to run, especially when now ain't no Sharon Moore, so you can't say Sharon's was holding me back. No, now it's either going you got it or you don't. And if I see a bunch of RPOs, you don't. That's all. If I see one more screen, you don't have it. That's all. That's just how I feel about it, man. Period, point blank. But now that we ain't done that, you already know what time it is. We got to get to these real predictions. You said they have 25 players leaving for the portal. Ooh, oh boy, 25?
Oh my God.
That is ridiculous. That is too many people, man. You said I need someone somewhere Texas has a lot of people on defense sitting out this game against us. Hey man, you read somewhere? Hey, listen, if they do, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, you know, I'm here to not paint off somebody. That's what I would say. If you play, you play. If you don't, you don't. Either way, regardless of the fact. And then but at the end of the day, it's really like I told y'all before the playoffs even. Crazy enough, I called the actual bowl that it was going to be and the team we was going to face, and I was right on both accounts. I ain't never that right, but I was definitely right when it happened because I knew that Texas versus Michigan would bring in money, just like Alabama versus Michigan last year was to bring in money. There's no way you line an 8-5 team up against a 9-3 or a 10-2. Like, this is all money, man. That's all it really boils down to at the end of the day. If you're not making the college football playoffs, then we got to figure out another way to get the bank up. And that's exactly what that was, man. We know that certain blue blood programs is going to show up regardless because we love our schools, you know what I mean? And so that leads us to our next segment, man. Let's see what's finna happen with these college football playoff matchups. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Do we have some great matchups? 2. And with that being said, let's just get to the first one, man. This here, number 12 JMU versus number 5 Oregon, man. Listen, man. I don't even know. You might have a higher viewership watching a high school championship than this game, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck because this is finna be ugly. Like, you know what I'm saying? There is no way JMU is in this game, man. You said I got Ohio State losing by 10. I hear you, Terry. I literally see this game as Oregon's up a 21.5 point favorite. So that just lets you know what that is already. If Oregon plays the way that they play, outstanding offense and lockdown defense and consistently do that bull constrictor and just keep squeezing, this game will be over probably by halftime. By halftime, you'll probably be changed the channel and found something else to do, man. Like you said, can we get a bowl in the dome so I can sit in a climate control environment? Hey, I do remember that Michigan game. Listen, it was all cool, and all of a sudden it just started raining, and it was raining so bad, but it worked to our favor because them boys played the best they could play. So it was definitely funny. But I'm telling you now, this Oregon game, this game is going to be a blowout, especially it's in Oregon. So we pretty much know that they ain't going to have a chance, man. JMU had a great season, great job. G5 conference, but I'm just keeping it 100. Like I can't lie. Do I feel like this is one of the top 12 teams in the nation? No. I feel like they did good where they were at, but I definitely don't feel like they're one of the top 12, and it's going to show. And this is going to be the issue when they have to revisit how they're lining these matchups up, because granted, they won their division, whatever, this, that, and okay, cool, that's fine, their conference, I get it. But you're telling me that this JMU team can line up against a Notre Dame and beat them to have that playoff spot? Absolutely not. And I'm only using Notre Dame because Notre Dame has been doing a lot of crying lately, so I had to, you know what I'm saying, use them as an example. But that's what I see. I definitely don't see JMU being able to beat them. He said, bro, I was there, and it rained, and it got hot. Oh, yeah, for sure. You definitely had 2 seasons in 10 minutes. Like, that was definitely a fact. So that's what I say, man. I think Oregon wins convincingly. I think it'll be like maybe, I don't know. It could be, depending on how Danny Lanning feels, it might be 45-10, 52-3, something like that. Or it might be 52-7. Or once he gets a comfortable lead, he may just go ahead and chill out and put all his backups in and let them play. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But I definitely got Oregon winning big, period, point blank. Anybody else got – I know we all got Oregon winning big on this one. He said, would this be a movie type if JMU can beat – man, listen. If JMU beats Oregon, then, man, go put 2 – you ain't even got to put that. I think the odds is probably crazy. Just put $100 on it. If that happens, you'll probably be a millionaire, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You'll probably win a ton of money, boy. JMU needs to go to put the clock on. Yeah, they definitely gonna need that 21-point rule for sure. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna have a shot. But this next matchup, we literally saying the same thing twice. Okay, so we know that number 11 Tulane is going against number 6 Ole Miss in Ole Miss. This is like deja vu because they played earlier this year. And Tulane's only loss was against who? It's against Ole Miss. And what was the score? If you want to ask me? 45-10. They lost by 5 touchdowns, man. Period, point blank. So if you think this is going to be any different, you're sadly mistaken. The score may be closer. That's the only thing I may say. The score may be closer because, again, once you get up to once I get a good, comfortable lead, I'm pulling my guys out so that they don't get hurt so we can prepare for the next round. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just a smart thing to do. And Ole Miss right now, even though they won by 35, is 17.5-point favorites. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely know they're probably going to cover that. Now, the only way I feel like they don't cover that is because they do got a new coaches. You know what I'm saying? So if Lane Kiffin isn't he ain't on the headset no more. You got their new head coach, the defensive coordinator who took over. So that's the only thing that may make this score be a little bit closer. But either way, I hope that everybody's doing proper roster management and don't just be trying to blow somebody out and keep going. And you just sit your starters so that they can get ready for that next round, because that's where it gets diabolical. And you said, and again, man, we already know Ole Miss is too powerful in every position when it comes against Tulane, man. Tulane just don't have a shot. They already played them. We already seen what it was. So that game's going to be basically over, man. We already know what time it is. Now, it starts to get interesting here. Miami, number 10 versus number 7 Texas A&M. Boy, oh boy. Let me tell you why this is going to be interesting. Because it depends on what team shows up. Both of these teams, like Texas A&M, they had a brain fart against South Carolina, but then they woke up and took flight, right? They played against Texas, and they just didn't look like the team that we seen. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they had their hiccup there against Texas. Now, Miami, they lost to a Florida team. I don't even know how that happened, but they did. They lost to a Florida team like that, and then they lost to Louisville. Those two losses kind of hurt them in the simple fact of, I try to tell people, Beck is a good quarterback as long as he has a clean pocket. When he ain't got a clean pocket, Beck sees ghosts. And so my whole thing is whichever quarterback plays better in this game, whoever shows up out of the quarterbacks, they're going to be the sole reason why their team wins or loses. Because the turnover margin is what's going to be key. They both been through 10 interceptions in the season, which is a lot. You know what I'm saying? They both are right around 24, 25 touchdowns. So the only thing that's different between Beck and Reed is Reed can make things happen with his feet. And I feel like with that Miami front four, he's probably going to have to move the pocket or even scramble to get out of there. Or does that front four even come after him as aggressive as they have been, knowing that he has that escapability to get up out of there? And he's actually fast. He's not a slow guy. Now, the key is you don't want him to take big hits. You need him to get down and get to the side. I feel like that's the real key matchup for me. I don't know who necessarily has an edge. They giving Texas A&M a 3-point favorite, but the only reason why they're giving that because they got home field advantage. Because if without home field, if it was a neutral site, it'll probably be even. Because you get 3 points automatically for having the home field. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that is. So both these teams are going to show up. It depends on who comes to play and who can control the turnover margin. Whoever does that wins this game because they're evenly matched, which that's how a playoff game should be. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. And that's what I see for now. My pick there, though, I'm going with the home team. I'm going with Texas A&M. I just see them winning. So I'm going to go with Texas A&M. I could be wrong because this is a toss-up, but I'm going with Texas A&M. And, you know, lo and behold, the last one that comes on Friday, which is the most important one, is Alabama versus Oklahoma. Number 9 Alabama going against number 8 Oklahoma. Boy, oh boy, what you will not see is anybody running the ball. They're going to try to run the ball, but we know for a fact Oklahoma don't have a run game, and that's what's been killing them all year. Their offense is not complete. The only way they get a run game going is if Mateer gets to running around, and that's not going to happen. Not like you want to against Alabama. When we seen them play the first time, defense has really showed up. It was a very defensive game, but the simple fact that some people just made some minor mistakes that cost them the game. Now, do I think that's going to happen in this game? Probably not. And a good thing for Alabama and why I feel like they have an upper hand is because they got Jam Miller back. Without Jam Miller, they definitely lose. And yes, they lost the first game with him being there, but with him being back, completes their offense to where they can literally start to move the ball. And I just feel, watching that first game and seeing how close it was, I honestly feel like Alabama's going to pull this out. Now, Alabama's only a 1.5-point favorite, so that lets you know it could go either way. But we know defense wins championships, right? But you got to have – your offense got to be able to do something. And I just don't think this second go-round, you trying to beat them twice, I don't think that game plan is going to work. I don't think Mateer is going to be able to get it done because he barely won their last game. And so I just don't see him playing to the level that he needs to play for them to win. So you can give me Alabama in that one. And another reason I may be biased, but I want Alabama to win so DeBoer can stay there. I'm going to keep it a buck. I want Alabama to win so DeBoer can stay right where he at. Because if he lose, that joker going to be Jacker Jordan Kersey trying to run to Michigan. I don't know if I want him. I need him to stay right where he at, man. That's just how I feel about it. Because I'm telling you now, if Alabama falls, boy, that man going to be doing his post-conference in a Michigan uniform. Oh, yeah, so, I had a great time here, and now it's just time for me to go do bigger and better things. It's over for dog. I already know it. Because if you know Alabama fans, boy, listen, Alabama fans are diabolical. When they lost the national championship, them jokers didn't even show up to the tarmac to even congratulate them. It was church quiet out there. That just lets you know what type of their expectations are very high, man. So this man got to do something, and that's why I want him to get it. I feel like it's still going to be a close game. This is not. I don't see nobody scoring over 27 points. Period, point blank. I feel like it's going to be like a 24-10 game or something, or it may be 24-17 possibly. But that's it would shock me if somebody scored over 27. Just being honest with that matchup, and that's how I look at it. Now, don't put your money on me now. You know what I'm saying? Because hey, listen. I'm not a betting man, so I don't want nobody to get mad at me if they stuff don't come out like it's supposed to. So don't blame me. You know what I mean? But I do see those are my picks. So I got Alabama going to the next round. I got Texas A&M going to the next round, Ole Miss, and Oregon, which is going to leave some very, very interesting matchups. And we get to see those not too far down the line, which is going to be within a week or so. So I can't wait to see that. You said agree on Bama? Hey, Dave, That's what I just see. I just see that second game, I just don't see Oklahoma being able to beat them twice. I see them beating them once because you can catch any team once, but to beat a team twice and it's a real good team, it's kind of hard, man. I feel like Kalen DeBoer should have something to scheme up, even though he has lost to Oklahoma 2 times in a row. So he could definitely get smoked again, like and be out of there, like, you know what I'm saying? But he should have something dialed up. Now, let's talk about this most interesting thing. Because we got to talk about it because it's happening, man. We got to talk about it because it's happening. We got to talk about this transfer portal, man. You said, don't backpedal now. Lynchman don't already play 3-hit parlay for Lee. He put the parlay on it. It's too late. Hey, listen, sell the house, man. That's what you got to do, Kinetic. Sell the house. Hey, but let's talk transfer portal. Now, listen, it hasn't been official, but it's rumored to be that Jaden Davis is transferring. Now, if you know, you know. We kind of expected this because he's a sophomore and the person he lost the job to is a freshman. So the only way you're playing is if said person gets injured, which I'm not wishing that on anybody, but that's the only way you're going to be able to play. So in my eyes, like I told my wife, I told all my buddies, hey, man, I think if he don't get this starting job that he's going to be pretty much out of here. And it just makes sense if he wants to play football, like, you know what I'm saying, because he's not going to get the opportunity here. And so, boom, that's what's being – On3 has stated that he's possibly transferring. I don't necessarily want to just put that out there because I like to hear it from the horse's mouth or from a more creditable source to make sure, because sometimes they have been wrong. So I don't want to do that. You said Bama had 3 turnovers and only lost by 2. Exactly, the first game. That's what I'm trying to say, Nick. Hey, it could go a different way if you take care of that football, like, you know what I'm saying? And he said if we get dilly, I'll take wide receiver simple from ASU. Oh, yeah. In the portal, yeah. Listen, that's what I'm saying too. If we get Dillingham, then there's going to be a lot of transfers that's going to come with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Zachariah Sample, yeah, I seen him, but he that's the speedy. I think he was a kick return, right? Samples was I think he was just kick return. I don't know if he was. I don't know if he made the field or not. I remember him though. I mean, he's speedy. I remember he's fast though. That's the first thing I did. He said Ryan Williams looks good in the Maize and Blue. Hey, good look with that, Dave. Hey, we know that man ain't going nowhere. Yeah, okay, Kinetic. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so the crazy enough though, and this is what I'm saying, with Jaden Davis transferring at this point in time, man, it's gonna be hard for him. And the reason why I say that, look at how many people transferring. First and foremost, let's go over the notable names, right? We got Aiden Childs from Michigan State, quarterback, transferring. Like, you know what I'm saying? Michigan State can't get their stuff together, so they got to get somebody else in there. And when they hired what's his name, Fitzgerald, I guess Childs was like, yeah, this ain't gonna be me. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he went on ahead and got up out of there. He said, honestly, Jaden should have left last year. He probably could have, but we didn't have I mean, when we signed him, he probably could have left, but it was up to him. He probably thought he could beat him out too, though. Just being a competitor. He said Ryan Williams is cool, but he's been kind of he took a step back this year. And the main reason why a lot of these guys take steps back, if you watch their mechanics, a lot of them like to catch the ball like this instead of catching the ball like this. That's the weirdest thing to me. I don't understand if I'm making a side catch, why I don't form a diamond and catch the ball compared to me trying to catch it like this. The only time you want to catch with your body if you know you're going to take a huge hit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you want to catch with your hands and bring it to your body. So, we'll see. You said I'd take Williams over McCooley. Hey, Dave, I think you would too. I think everybody would. You ain't the only person. But like I said, so we got Aiden Childs as a quarterback that's transferring. Then we got DJ Lagway, another quarterback, a good quarterback, transferring. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is diabolical. Like, okay, so you seeing these high caliber, and then you got another quarterback transferring in Sam Levitt, which is a great quarterback. He's a good quarterback. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then, yet and still, you got another quarterback, Dylan Raiola. All these quarterbacks, like this quarterback class of transfers is crazy, bro. Like, man, Frigid, he said, what receivers in the portal? He said, forget the QBs, what receivers in the portal. The only receivers that we got, Kinetic, and that's the one that I seen that actually reached out to Michigan, is your man, you know what I'm saying, Nick Marsh. Now, listen, I would love to have the Marsh and Marsh connection. We already got the Marshall and Marshall. You know what I'm saying? We got Marshall at the running back, and we got Marshall at tight end. Ain't nothing wrong with having Nick and Nick. I mean, not Nick and Nick, but Marsh and Marsh. You know what I'm saying? Marsh number 1, Marsh number 2. Makes it kind of confusing when you say, get Marsh. Which one? You know what I'm saying? Kind of confuse the defense. Like, you know, you got to watch them both. So I would definitely take that. Because I would take Buddy, you know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. I would definitely take him and get us together. Raiola going to Texas Tech. To be a Mahomes? No, Kennedy, don't do that. No, Kennedy, don't do that. Man, Mahomes got to get a restraining order. He said, I'm good on Nick Marsh. He said, bro runs his mouth too much. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's football, bro. Like, everybody be running their jibs. Like, that's just what it is, man. Like, it's going to be football. He said, hell, you should put in the wide receiver coach. Hey, believe it or not, though, we definitely need to get a wide receiver coach, 100%. Like, I feel like Bellamy probably needs to go. He needs to go back to the defensive side of the ball because he did a great job with the defensive guys than what he did with the offensive. And I'm not saying he ain't developing them. I'm just saying I would like to have somebody fresh in there, like, you know what I'm saying, to start with these new guys, man, and get them where they need to be. He said Dilly current wide receiver coach is Hines. Oh yeah, listen, Hines Ward, come on, bro. Who wouldn't want Hines Ward? That's what I'm saying. Like, Michigan should have made a big splash and went and got Megatron. Like, hey man, come out here and coach these jokers. Or you could have got Braylon Edwards. Like, I mean, what I'm saying, I'm pretty sure Braylon, he'd have got off the Woodward talk show and got out there on the field. Like, you know what I'm saying? He still loved Michigan through and through. You know what I mean? That's what I say. But what do I know? You know what I'm saying? I'm just a fan that wants Michigan to be great. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make Michigan great again. That's what I want to see, man. Period, point blank, man. I need it in my heart and soul for them to get to be what they need to be. You know what I mean? But honestly, depending on the coach we hire, all these answers are going to be, I mean, all these questions will be answered. Like, you know what I'm saying? As long as we get the right guy and we make a smart hire, and like I said, Michigan should be in no rush because everybody's patiently waiting to see what you're going to do. Make the right hire. Make the right call. Don't be emotional about this thing. Don't let all the donors influence. Just make the right call. Make the same call that you did for the basketball team. Make the right call for the football team. Because right now, shout out to our basketball team. Them boys is 10-0, number 2 in the country. They still got a long season to go. But if you haven't checked them out, man, I advise you check them boys out. That is team ball. They are balling. When one guy does an interview, the whole team's into doing an interview together. I love it, man. So check them boys out. You said Dilly is that guy. Don't let him say no. Hey, man, I'm going to keep it a buck, Kinetic. I'm going to keep it a whole 1,000 with you. What I would do?
What up, dog?
Oh, Oh, Brian Campbell, welcome to the family again. I just turned them back on so we can make sure we see everything. What I would do, personally, what I would do. Oh, and Kinetic, what's good, man? Well, I appreciate the sub. What I would do personally is I would slide. This how OG I would be. I would sit at the table with him, and I'd just slide him the check. And he'll be like, hey, old man, ain't nothing on here. Hey, man, you make the number, man. You put the number down, and we gonna cover it. This how we operate. You put the number down, and we gonna cover it. We just need results. That's how you do it. Give him an offer he can't refuse. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just slide the check to him. Hey, man, you fill it out, bro. Whatever number you like, put it on there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need to see you on Monday. That's exactly how I would do it. I was already subbed before, but the chat thought I wasn't. I had to unsub, then sub again. Oh, man, it was on you like that? Hey, that's dirty work. That's what I would do, though. I would give him a blank check. Hey, my boy, do what you're going to do. Have a great time. Whatever you need from us, you let us know. But what we need from you, we need you to coach these guys up, be great. Let's keep this recruiting together because he's a good recruiter, young guy, innovative. I'm just going for dilly is what y'all call. I'm going for him, man. Period, point blank. He needs to be the guy for me. Matter of fact, I'm just going to put his picture up. Wishful thinking, man. Hey, man, get this man in the building. Get him in the building. This is who we need. As soon as we get in, if we can get this hire done and completed, I promise you, you're going to see a significant change in the offense, the philosophy of the offense, and just how the production is going to be. Now, he still got to get his style of players in there and what he wants to do, but I'm pretty sure that what we got coming, he definitely is way better than what he had coming over there, period, point blank, and that's a big pause, by the way. But guaranteed, our recruits coming in is better than Arizona State's. So he definitely can work with that. You said turn like the NBA draft. You are on the clock. Hey, big facts, man. You got to do it that way. So, hey, Ward, you know what you got to do, man. Make it happen, man. We need that guy in the building, man. We need that guy in the building. And if you have not, please help me out one time for the one time. Help your favorite cookout uncle out, man. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit the like button because this helps my video get out to more great-minded people like yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I do appreciate it. And, hey, if you don't know, I be on Twitch, man. I be on Twitch playing the game. It's not now. My YouTube is transitioning. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to catch me on the sticks playing with college, playing with our great esteemed Michigan teams and stuff like that, or just want to kick it, I'll be going live on Twitch. So if you haven't subscribed or you don't have a Twitch, man, go ahead and grab one and follow me over there. And it's the same handle, OldManOnDaStix. And we can get over there and have a great time. I love playing with the subs. We just be over there just having a good time, man. So just pull up on me one time for the one time, man. We'll have a great little thing. And with that being said, man, this is basically my time, man. In the chat, y'all let me know if y'all had y'all choice right now. If y'all had y'all choice, who we want. That's all I need to know. Who we want. And you can say anybody. It's fine. If you say you want DeBoer, that's okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me who you want and a reason why, because that's going to be the key, too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Give me a small little snippet of I want this guy because of this. You know what I'm saying? I want Dillingham. You want Mentor, Allen? Okay. Now, do you want Mentor because of the defense philosophy, or do you feel like what do you feel that Mentor can do to elevate Michigan to get back to where they need to be? We know defensively what he can do, but you let me know what you think. You said go get Dillingham while we still can. We don't got time for DeBoer. Hey, Nick, get him out of there, bro. Like I don't want DeBoer because then I feel like I'm gonna go through another 2 or 3 years of sitting here doing this. Cause I feel like Alabama fans are gonna flip and laugh at me like I'm laughing at them, being like, boy, man, I know he bad. I know. Like I don't want that to happen to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You said dilly dilly time in Ann Arbor. I feel you on that one, Kinetic. I definitely feel you. Hey man, like that's what it is. Like we gotta hit this out the park, man. This hire is very, very important, man. And I pray that we can. Also, man, everybody in the chat too, if you have not We do Maize out Mondays, man, and it be me, Maize, Maniac, Liche. We be out there at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, sometimes 8, but just go over there, subscribe, and check us out. It's great content. All of us, you know what I'm saying, pulling together to give you that same Michigan flow if you don't know. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. The links is in the description below of all their YouTubes and stuff like that, so you can link and subscribe to them so you never miss a moment with the fellas, man. He said, bring that championship defense back and that tough, hard-nosed culture back to I'm with you. That Harbaugh created. Well, Alan, I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this. Harbaugh didn't create it. He reinstated it. That's what I'm going to say. He didn't create it. He reinstated it. Who created it? Come on, man. It's Schembechler's Hall, man. The name is for a reason. Bo Schembechler, he was the one, man. You here to play for the team, the team, the team. That's the man. That's the one that did it, man. You said dilly, young, fiery. He's outside the program. Yeah, for sure. We get him, man. It's gonna be love. If Mentor comes back, he'll be here for 4 years max before leaving for another pro job. Hey, Nick, he gonna pull a Harbaugh Jr. He go, oh yeah, I ain't talking to the NFL teams. Oh, it is alleged that Mentor has a head coaching interview with who was it? Minnesota Vikings. Oh no, I ain't going. Like, that's how he did us right. That's how he did us dirty. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good, man. But with that being said, man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. Y'all enjoyed it. Y'all a great rest of the day. Again, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Be a part of the family. I definitely want to say shout out to Brian Campbell for the subscription and Kinetic for subscribing to resubscribe because they said he wasn't. The chat, you know what I'm saying, was on him, so he had to, you know what I'm saying, show out and show up. But saw that podcast, awesome job. I appreciate you, Dave, man. Listen, we be having a great time over there. They the ones that pumped me up to do this. They were like, man, you could do it. So I'm here now, getting my information, and I actually enjoy it. So it is what it is, man. And with that being said, I am out of here. Y'all have a great day, and y'all know I'm in this like I always in everything because I got to give a good Lord his praise because without him, there would be no us. And if ain't no one told you that they love you today, just know that Jesus loves you, man. Peace and love, and I'm going to catch you on the next one.